Hello everyone, Jim Boebel here again, and thanks for opening up this video and spending about 4 or 5 minutes with me today. We have never been in a situation like this before, but what we're trying to do as a school district is support our families the best we can. So here's how we're going to approach the upcoming days. The culture in our buildings is that we will serve our students no matter what it takes. And the next line is a line that we've used a lot this year. All means all. We have to find a way to serve all of our students. And what we are going to be doing as we go forward has those two basic tenets in mind. The third bullet, is when we talk about the social emotional needs of our students. As adults, we are tense. We are worried about what the next several weeks can bring us. Our students have those same feelings. The difference is those students haven't lived a life like we have, so they don't have the toolbox to resort to as far as to help with that stress. So as we go into school this next week, one of our main jobs as educators is to work with our students and help them resolve that conflict that's in them and help them work through that stress. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, there will be a large part of the instruction centered on that. We want all of our families to feel assured that we care and we can help in any way to support our families, our students, everybody in the Hillman community. So now to some more specific items as we go forward. We will have school Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We will host that school. So there's two things we need to understand with that. If you as a parent are deciding, I'm going to keep my student home Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you have that right. There will be no attendance counted against your child whatsoever. We respect that choice, that you have that ability as a parent to provide that for your child. But all means all. We do have other families that depend on us for several things. We want to be there for those families. We want to be there to provide them that training, the meals that we have, and the support that we can give. So by having school open Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, and eliminating that attendance requirement, we believe we're able to help all of our students and families. Over this extended break, and I'm going to jump around this slide a little bit, what Governor Evers declared was that this upcoming Wednesday, March the 18th at 5 p.m., schools are closed. And he listed a date of April 6th, and that's a Monday. The difficult thing is they also put, well, it might be the 6th, it might be before, it might be after. So we're preparing for an extended break. This is a repeat item that I talked about earlier. We are going to teach your children Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Maybe not a repeat item. We're going to work on social emotional learning, how to deal with this pandemic that we're in. But we're also going to work with our children and prepare them how to survive educationally if this break is extended. So this Thursday, the 19th, and this Friday, the 20th, will be days that we are shut down. We will begin on this Thursday delivering food to those families who request it. And we have forms that are being sent out to all of our families that we can coordinate that. And we're calling that food delivery the Hillman Express. Hopefully, this is established and those families can have that provided to them. We started Thursday and Friday, but now remember, we have spring break the next week. Spring break, that was off anyway, so we won't be providing that then, but we will be back starting on March the 30th, that Monday afterwards, providing that service of the food. Once we get past our spring break week, March 23rd through March 27th, we hope to, on that 30th, have weekly learning packets for our students. From the grades 4K up through 4th grade, that's where those packets will be used. If your students in grades 5 through 12, We hope to use to the best that it's available that online ability with the Chromebooks that the students have. We understand some parents in their homes do not have internet access. That's where our teachers communicate with the families and we find an alternative way. Maybe that student then has the packets to work on. We love learning and we want to continue that as much as we can throughout however long this takes. The last piece here is that it is essential for us to have an up-to-date address. When we go to deliver, let's say it's the breakfast and the lunches, maybe it's the learning packets, the best address we can have is the one that we'll use. More specific on the instruction activities. Third quarter, it was scheduled to end Friday the 20th and it will end Friday the 20th. Our instructors will do whatever is needed to get those grades in. They're prepping on Thursday and Friday. All spring sports and extracurricular activities are postponed, and this is across the board. The way that the proclamation is stated is that the school is shut down and there will be no gathering. So all extracurriculars, anything like that is postponed at every level. Another thing before I sign off to remember is when we spoke with our staff today, we agreed on, listen, learning remotely like we're proposing here, it is not best practice. The best practice is having our students safely in our buildings and learning together. But given the situation we're in, this is the best practice available. So please keep that in mind. One adjustment that the teachers are making is that they are narrowing down their curriculum to the must-haves. So please, your students will not be overpowered by a mound of homework when we clear spring break. Not the situation whatsoever. We're going to work together and narrow it down to the must-haves. In closing, we are grateful to serve this community, and we're going to get through this together, because that's what we're going to do.